Ho, ho, ho! Welcome to Shyzabox. Here's your host.
Oh yeah! Hey everybody! Welcome to Shyzabox. Welcome one, welcome all. We have got a fantastic show for you today. Hold on. Who could that be? Call ID says our manager. What do you want? We're doing the show. Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, okay. Yeah, we'll tell him. Don't worry about it. We'll fix it. We've got a show for you today. And, of course, today we are talking about one of the best seasonal games that are out there. That's right, and you might be saying like, Shyzabox, that's a bold claim. What seasonal game could you be talking about? And that's right, we are talking about the one and only Bully, okay? And you might be saying to yourself like, Bully? What do you mean seasonal game? It's like, well, we'll tell you. Buckle up. You are in for a... something. I don't know. You're in for free fucking content. So that's, you get what you get. Bully, man, is one of the best seasonal games that is out there because this game actually morphs as you progress through your endeavors and your school year and your tenure at a school. The seasons change. The timeline moves. The seasons go. And this is coming from times... Why don't you show some of the gameplay and stuff? No! Because we gives it to you raw! We're not going to do a voiceover and show you it. Okay? We're going to tell you about it and touch your spirit and soul. Because that's what we're here for. What? Like a preacher? No, not like a preacher. Almost like a preacher. Bully, okay, seasonally changes and grows and goes as you go through the seasons, and they change. So you'll go from Halloween, and they have decor like pumpkins and decorations for Halloween all around the game world, okay? It's phenomenal. You go into winter, and it's Christmas, and you got seasonal lights, and the weather changes, and there's snow. It is phenomenal. Okay? And that is why, alone, Bully is one of the best seasonal games that are out there. And you could be saying to yourself, like a lot of games have seasonal elements to it. Okay? What makes Bully more special than those? And we'll tell you this. What makes Bully a little more special than those is the fact that it's one of the first ones that did it to such a degree that any other games that come out merely look like entities that just continue what had been set as the standard and norm for how a season can progress or change in a game. Now, some games might have done it better. You look at how games like even fucking, free-to-play games and shit now, like Overwatch 2 and stuff, does around their seasonal holidays and such, okay? Maybe some Christmas lights, maybe some pumpkin jack-o'-lanterns and skulls, all right? And a lot of these other games do that such as well, okay? But Bully, man, Bully, that one was a little ahead of its time, man. That one sticks out as a virtually, almost linear experience, man, as far as you can control what your guy does. But the seasons change, the seasons go, those classroom times start. Okay? All of that. You could control some of it, but the progression, man, was there. The timeline moved, and the seasons changed. And the developers made it that way. They wanted it that way because they had these great ideas to add seasonal elements, man, okay, as far as the interior decorations, the mood, the vibe, okay, the weather, all of that in the game. And yes, other games had potentially done it before. And like we said, many games have done it since and, continue to do it now if they're ongoing live service games and things of that nature, okay? You might have your Junkenstein's Revenge every Halloween or something, or your May's Blizzard Wall, every December. And of course, those are just Overwatch 2 examples, okay? Other games have their seasonal stuff too. Like which ones? I don't know. Fucking other ones. Probably. We're not certain, okay? But at least that one or those ones do, okay? Get off our backs. Again, free fucking content. Bully, man, was phenomenal in its right. From the gameplay to the timeline, all the way down to those seasonal changes and things of that nature. And the decorations and everything like that this game presented to the player, showing that not only was the game moving along, but internally, it was seasonally progressing. There was a sense of timeliness and order to the timeline of the game as you progress to it. There's a difference, okay, between playing Your Last of Us, all right, and you go through years on that game, and you might have some winter time, and you might have some, spring scenes and things of that nature, or the more fall scenes and such, okay? Sunny days, rainy days, whatever, you're going to get that. But that timeline just, it just moves, and you have different days, okay? If you get a timeline that moves in a game like Bully, and you see that seasonal progression, now obviously apples to fucking Timbuktus, all right? Can't really compare those. We can, because we can do whatever the fuck we want. So you got fucking Last of Us compared to Bully. Fucking fantastic. Don't do it, Shyzabox. That idea sucks. Fair enough. Point is, Bully was phenomenal, man, with how the timeline felt like it moved, even though it was only within 1 year's time, just seasonally doing those couple changes, than an entire almost decade's worth of Last of Us, or a game insert here, where you go through and cover a swath of time, even games that say 3 years later, 2 years later, okay? 1 year later, 6 months later, 3 months later, whatever. If there's ever any period of a break in a game, they account for a large swath and track of time, and it really just feels like whatever. In Bully, it's a short swath of time, because everything's moving, and there's a change. There's a, holy shit, it's decorated for Halloween. Holy shit, it's Christmas time, okay? It is massive changes, all right? So while you might have a snow level, a fucking summer level, okay? A lot of games aren't able to deliver that awe-inspiring look, man, when you first lay eyes on shit, okay? Now, Hogwarts Legacy, they do good at keeping up with some stuff, okay? But they're not the originators, okay? Other games do phenomenal jobs. They're not the originators. And that sense of time progression, even if others come close, unless it's and this might only be applicable towards the boomers or anyone that played Bully before these other games that did it. We're probably speaking way off our rocker on this one, because other folks probably came in and had played Hogwarts Legacy and are like, Bully, what the fuck's that? It's like, it's what you get in school to fucking fix a lot of the issues your generation has. Bully, it was like a day that ended in Y, just like the word. Oh, that sounds like a horrible upbringing. Don't bully us into thinking that. There's silver linings to things that have silver linings, I guess. Okay? That makes no fucking sense. Doesn't have to. You know why? Because everyone's experience is going to be different, all right, on their seasonal progression and their seasonal changes. And for us, one of the best ones will always be bully. We would recommend, if you've never played that game, okay, to maybe try it out. You might enjoy it. You might hate it. If you do enjoy it, just know that it used to cost a lot more, and at one point in time we got it full price. So if you want to help us out with that, you could, give us a little bit of scratch this way, and we would appreciate it. Okay? We don't need it, but we sure do want it. You take care of yourself first. Those that need it more than us second. Okay? Those that you potentially like or love more than us. Unlikely, but you might. Next. All right? Anyone else who needs it. But then any change or anything left over, you feel free to slide our way. These episodes may be free, but they're also free. So there you go. Looks like our lawn's getting a little dingy from your feet, so get off it. Get off our lawn. The episode's over. The show's over. You go away now. We're done talking about Bully. It's great. Go play that. It's way better. It's phenomenal.